is like an alcoholic. Mango can drink 30 beers and act the same he does off no beers.
He had 7 beers already today.
Beers he's had lifetime.
Guys, Mang0's just blew a .25! Mang0 just blew a .32! Get off me! Oh my god, he thrust so nicely.
Mango. Good morning, everyone. We're about to talk about the Mango story one more time because now people are getting angry at Ludwig for quote-unquote enabling it. But before getting into that, I want to say one thing. I am recording these videos during a holiday while being in a different setting, different room. So if you guys don't mind the nice wooden shelf, this video will be great, I promise you. Now if you guys remember the story again, there was a burial card where you play Mario Kart with friends and get drunk. You know, you had Ludwig, Extra Emily, Cena, Mang0's there of course, and people there got very drunk. But more specifically, Mang0's, where he was humping people around. It was very awkward, yeah. But now, you know, we know the whole story, but now people are giving more shit to Ludwig for quote-unquote enabling his behavior because they apparently knew, you know, how drunk he would get and they didn't care that much, apparently. So let's get you like the actual update so far. Real quick, I want to show like this, yeah, he got banned on Twitch, unfortunately, Mang0's. I mean, he did say, you know, he does apologize for what happened, and he takes full accountability. So yeah, it was bound to happen. But now, let me play the clips where apparently Ludwig was enabling this on LSF. Where it was captioned, Ludwig ignores concerns he might be enabling Mang0's alcoholism. Now I will be fair to him real quick after this, but I'll play the clip in full for a second.
Is like an alcoholic. Mango can drink 30 beers and act the same he does off no beers. He's a machine of a man.
He said he had 7 beers already today.
If you ask him how many beers he's had lifetime, it's probably above 10,000. He's the two-time champion. He's never lost.
Now I will be fair to Cena, right? Or sorry, Vac, right? That was my apologies. She did call out very early on that she was asking, "Are we enabling this?" And that's somewhat worrying. And I won't really go as hard on Ludwig because, to be fair, I think many people are like him, where they know one guy whose entire character is being drunk. So that often they don't really care, you know, about enabling. They don't really care about, you know, him like going off sometimes because that's just who they are. So I don't blame him entirely. Now, I feel like, you know, most people give him shit, you know, for enabling this because now we know in hindsight what happened. You know, Mang0 humping people or, you know, humping the air around them. But to be fair, I promise you, right, if this didn't happen, him being weird, I don't think people wouldn't give, you know, Mang0 that much shit. But even that aside, right, I think some parts in his event, in his clip, it does show, you know, how crazy he was getting a tad bit.
Mang0 just blew a .32. That is my god.
Now, when I first heard that, I thought they meant like 1.25, like he drank like a strong shot. But no, I guess like they had a breathalyzer with them, and he blew 0.25, which I guess is a lot. I don't know. I've never used a breathalyzer, but it might be a scary amount, I feel like.
Oh shit! Everybody, get your second race ready to go.
Wait, do it. Sorry. I thought you were Mang0. I got confused.
Oh, fucking me! You just fucked me from behind. Get off me! Oh my god! He thrust so nicely.
Yeah. Now I think, you know, there were some parts, maybe, you know, having like a challenge where you have to beat the breathalyzer, that might have been too much. But again, I don't really blame Ludwig because I feel like most people are like him, where they know one guy who loves getting drunk and they don't really mind it. Like, for example, right, how about cold ones? Do people give shit to a Chad, you know, for getting drunk that much? No, not really. Because in his defense, right, he can control himself. He's not humping people around him, so that's fine. I think, you know, apology would be owned because, as we saw before at the beginning, people like Cena and Vac, right, they call it out, being like, are we enabling this? So I think they do own apology because, if you remember, they were the ones being made uncomfortable by him. But even then, you know, I feel like posts like this on LSF are going way too big, when in reality, I feel like, you know, Ludwig does deserve some leeway, a bit. I mean, bro, 7.5k likes, upvotes, sorry, and they're all grilling him. I think it's a bit too much, you know, give him some leeway. Because if Mang0's he wasn't like humping people around, people wouldn't mind this that much. But now we give him shit because we knew exactly what happened. A bit too much. And again, to be fair, right, I don't know much about Mang0's, but I'm pretty sure like he didn't have like a history of this, of acting creepy or weird, or being insanely drunk. He got up there, you know, being like blackout drunk, but, you know, I feel like he wasn't doing that kind of stuff, humping people or humping the air around them. Now, I'll wrap up the video with one more clip, where people also calling out a friend there, or streamer, called Stans, who, similar to Ludwig, seemed to be like a friend of Mang0's and knew how drunk he got before in the past. And so, there's one instance as being not that bad. And again, to be fair to him, even if like a close friend couldn't expect, you know, Mang0's to do all that stuff. But, you know, I feel like even then, people like Cena, you know, all the people there, do deserve an apology. Because even this clip, she called it out again.
What is, bro, Mang0, give Mang0 water. Look at this motherfucker.
I gave it the beer.
I think that's him there. That's him there on the right. And when Cena was like, you know, oh, give him some water, he responded being like, oh, I gave him another beer. A tiny bit reckless, but a bit reckless, right? But I don't blame him, you know, for like the actions, the events that transpired after.
Yeah, let him know, bro. Let him know.
Dude,
Can we zoom in on that?
Stan is the worst person.
No, I've seen Mang0's 10 times drunker than this. That's right. That is true. He hasn't. That is very true.
This isn't Pete.
No. This is like stage 2. Honestly, this is sober. He's not fighting anyone.
He's trying to fight me.
No, it's different. Yeah, well, that's fair.
He's trying to fight me.
So even though early on, people like Cena were calling it out, being like, okay, can we give him some water, please? So even though I feel like, you know, she does deserve an apology, I don't blame the friends that much. Because again, they knew Mang0's for that long, and they knew, you know, they knew how drunk he got before in the past, and nothing like this, like humping, ever happened before. So overall, right, I think the hate right now on LSF, on Reddit, is a bit too much. Because like, how many, okay, let's be honest, like you, the viewer, how many friends you have, right, where they drink a lot, and that's the whole gimmick as a friend, as a character, right? They love being drunk, they're alcoholic. You'd probably enable it, or you would allow it, you know, because you never expect something like this to happen, where they're humping people at a Mario Kart event. So again, you know, people like Cena, all the women there that were made uncomfortable, they do deserve an apology. But their friends, like Ludwig, who knew Mang0's before, I don't blame them, you know, for like not expecting this. Because what he did was fucking wild. I'm sorry.
¿Te gusta ver vídeos divertidos de Azul?